Today I want to take a really good look at this Spider-Man from Mezco. It's a 112 collective. I only had a quick look at it, and it was under really bad light. And now I want to take a really good look at it under the good light and get in depth of these accessories and the hands and the clothes and the webbing. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. So stay tuned. So here's Spidey in his window box. Again, Mezco 112 with their packaging is pretty amazing. It's the top of the box. The Mezco Cricket. Mezco 112 collective. And pause it if you want to read it. Stay tuned. All right, so here's Spider-Man out of his box in his standard, with his standard fists and no accessories applied. Just Spidey himself. And let's have a good look at him. And you can clearly see he's wearing spandex. There's a couple things I'm going to address real quick. I just taking a good eyeball here, taking a lot in. You see, this is this almost looks like a silk screen over the spandex. Unlike some of the other Mezco 112 figures, they usually do this in a separately stitched vinyl. But not in this case. It's actually feels like a silk screen. Nicely applied. Okay, we're going to go through the articulation real quick, and then we're going to go through a few things that I see right away that look a little troublesome. All right, head, forward, back, and you have this neck joint right here. See how much movement we get out of that, like so, looking up really good, and forward like so. And then you can get that ball joint working for you, which I really like. And you can also get some movement in that neck joint right there, as you can see. Arms up, and you're not going to be able to do a 360 because of the uniform. So, but you can get them that high up. And let's see. You got a bicep cut, as you can see right there. You got double jointed elbows. And you have a ball joint on the wrist. You have what appears to be one, there is a double crunch. You have one at the ab there, and then one down at the waist. So really, like so. Get him pulled all the way back. Not bad at all. Kick out that much to the side. Not much back kick, that's it. Forward kick that much. No thigh cut, but the hip will swivel out like so. Double jointed knee. Get up that much. Foot, toe up, toe down. And almost no pivot to speak of. You get a swivel. And no swivel at the calf either. And yeah, so here's a couple things that I saw right away. This stitching here looks a little weak. And you can see here that it's misaligned. But also, look at how broad that gap is in the stitching. Doesn't look nice and refined. I mean, I guess it's a cool figure, but I wouldn't go handling this too much. Again, don't hand it to a 12-year-old or younger. Yeah, but yeah, you know, I like the figure. I like. Well, that's kind of a Well, how can I really like this figure when I see things like this that just bother my eyes? Anyway, let's move on to some accessories. This figure comes with an extra head, and obviously you can see, let's try and get there, there you go, it's Spider-Man squinting. And what looks to be like acrylic laid in over a sculpted hollow in the eye. That's actually a nice effect. There's a lot of depth there, which is really nice. Hopefully the camera's picking that up for you. The paintwork is nice. The lines are all sculpted. Looks really nice. Also comes with 3 extra sets of hands. You have a couple of gripping hands, if you can see those. And let's see here. A couple of web slinging hands. Come on, come into focus. And a couple of wall crawling hands. Or not. There you are. And it comes with a series of simulated webs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to be exact. And we'll go through how these are actually attached. It's 1 web, 2 webs, 3 webs, 4 web, and number 5 web. Look like it's freshly coming right out of his wrist. And of course, you get the Mezco stand. What I'm seeing on this too, this is a brand new figure. I'm seeing some scratches or scuffing on my display stand here. I think the camera's picking that up. You see that? Almost looks like it was thrown on the ground and sketched across. And with all Mezco 112s, you get a spare parts bag. And so you can mark it for the figure and put your spare parts in here. But I always leave my spare parts in the box because I don't throw my boxes away. Not for a figure like this. Alright. Let's go through some of these hand changes here. So you have the standard fist that comes installed on the figure itself. Now if you want to use the webs, you're going to have to, like for instance, put this guy on like so. Just hold it with your fingers and grab yourself the proper web slinging hand. Okay. Easier said than done, right? Then it will kind of look as if he's slinging the web. There we are. That's seated nice. Now that looks better. And inside, here, inside the palm of the web slinging hand, you get this little notch here, right there, and that is to actually accommodate the hand like so. So yeah. I'm gonna, well, let's see what head looks better. You know, if he's in action, I think maybe he would probably want this squinty. Oh yeah, that's a good look for him. Alright, let's get some photos of him and see how well we can get him posed. Well, I put him through several poses, as you can see in in the photo section there. He doesn't stand on his own merit. You know, you either have to use the base, or he'll stand on this blue yoga mat, or, you know, you can use the stand there. But as far as just standing him on a shelf, not going to happen. I don't know, something about the way the foot is designed. Let's see here. You see, it's just like a cat's paw. So yeah, he doesn't stand on his own merit. Not very easily. We can probably watch this right now. Let's see. As you can see, he's got straight legs. I slightly bend his crunch forward a little bit. I think you guys get the point. So with some maneuvering, you can get him to stand, but again, I wouldn't trust him standing on his own without the use of the supplied base. So yeah, I don't know. You know, I mean, he's a great looking figure, but when you start getting down to the nuts and bolts of this figure, I don't know. I don't think it's a really solid effort. Oh my gosh, this is so frustrating. Come on, it's a blue yoga mat. Everything should stand on that. Well, you get the point. Alright, well, we've had a really good look at it, so I don't know. I have mixed emotions about it. So I guess if I'm going to put him in a Spidey swing, I can use the supplied stand, you know, because he does look cool up there. But you're just not going to stand him on a shelf and think that he's just going to stay there. That's just not going to happen. So anyway, that's been my 2 cents. Hey, if you like what you're seeing, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, thumbs down, just be honest with yourself, and I'll try to keep bringing these types of reviews to you, you know. Again, you know, there's certain things on this figure that just are driving me nuts. Like that stitching on that clothing there. It's frustrating as heck. Alright, well, say so long, Spidey. So long, Spidey.